Hey everyone again, by popular demand, everyone's been asking for a tutorial to The Day I Left the Womb by Escape the Fate, so here it is. I hope it's not too hard for you guys to understand, but I'll try to go through it slowly so that you guys can catch everything and all that. Alright, well, I'll start off by showing you the right hand intro. Before the right hand, though, you want to play 2 A sharps with your left hand. Just hold those down for like 4 counts or 4 beats, whatever. Then after you start the intro, it goes like this. And play that twice. So pretty much what it is G is every other note, and then you go D, D, C, C, A, B flat, first time, so it's not like this. And the second time you go D, D, C, C, F, D, C. And then you go back to the normal part. So all together it sounds like this. Alright, and so after you do that, you start with the verses, which go, or actually no, before the verses you want to do the left hand too. So the left hand has the same chords the entire song, like most of my songs do. You start with a G chord, or G, D, G, and you hit that while you're doing that part, so it sounds like this. And then when you get to the A, you move up for the left hand to A sharp, F, A sharp. So something like this. And then when you do the right hand, when you repeat that, you play F, C, F with the left hand. So it's like, and then you hit C, G, C while you finish the right hand. So all together, and it's kind of confusing the way I showed you, but this is what it sounds like all together. Oh, my bad. Alright, well that's the intro. Okay, well, the next part I'll show you is the right hand verses. So I'll just go through them all and then I'll slow down and show you how they go. Alright. Alright, so you start with Mother, which goes like D, and then A sharp. And then the next part goes D, D sharp, D, C, A sharp. So it sounds like. And then you took a piece of me the day you went away. So it's D, D, C, D, C, D, C, D, D sharp, D, C, A sharp. And then after you do the next part, and then you do the same part with those 2 keys, and you go up to F. So you hit that 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, and then you took a piece of me the day you left the womb, which is the same as before. And then after you do that, no, while you're doing that, with the left hand, you're doing the same chords, but instead of hitting them as one chord, you're going through them with separate notes. So it sounds like this. So that's all you do. You go up, back down, and back up. It's not too hard, but if you want to do the chords, it doesn't sound. I don't think it sounds as nice, but if it's easier, you can do that too. It sounds just as good. Except later in the song, you're gonna be doing that. So, okay. So after the first part with the verses, you go back to the intro part. So you play that again after the first verses. Then for the second verses, you play the verses exactly the same, pretty much, except in the right hand. Here, I'll just show you the whole thing. It's a little different. And this is where it changes. So if you see mother, tell her I could say. That goes. If you see mother, so it's D D C D C F F F F G. So that's that part, and then you take like a little pause. Then this is when you start with the "Please Don't Worry" for the chorus. It goes A sharp, D. And then you hit the high note that he hits, A sharp again. So it sounds like, and then you go A, I'm doing fine. It's pretty much just those three keys. And then you hit D. So this is what it sounds like. And then you're doing the same chords with the left hand, but you're doing them again as one big chord. So it should sound sort of like this. And then when you hit that D after, for this hand, you play D, G, and then A sharp, like this. And if you listen to the song, it's kind of like a little guitar part that does that. So you do that, and then so you hit the D, start doing that, and then after the second or third time, you go move your finger down here, hit A sharp with your right hand, so you cross over, and you hit G, and then you move back up, and you just go back to the regular. You end it by hitting G, G, and then D for a nice little ending. It's not too long a song, so it should only take about, I'd say, an hour and a half of practice to learn it. I actually learned it in the same night I recorded it for YouTube, so it took only about, I'd say, half an hour for me to figure it out. But all it really is the same chords for the left hand, remember, and then the right hand, just do what it sounds like for the vocals. Alright, well, that's my tutorial for the week. If there's any others, please suggest any, and please subscribe if you haven't yet, because I'll be coming out with videos once a week now, hopefully. if school doesn't get in the way. So I hope you guys enjoy.